Here we are today at a fake wedding day, and I have this panel with me, and as something that you can just fit, we'll just get right into it, as something that's super tiny without this silicone diffuser case, it's incredibly small. Fits either in your pocket, no problem. If you're walking around, you just think you might need it, it's amazing. Otherwise, it easily fits in your bag, and what it does is it makes light. It makes light in any color that you desire. I typically use it in either white or maybe incandescent, but if you want to go full police sirens, you can do that. Now we're on the scene of CSI, Law and Order, Crime Unit.
Dun, dun.
One of my favorite things about this is actually it gives you a battery life countdown. So at the very top here, currently how I have this set, it's going to give me 6 hours and 2 minutes of LED light time. And what I use this for on a wedding day is when I come into an environment like this, and I just need a little bit extra light, gives you a little bit more three-dimensionality. And it's also, as a wedding photographer, you find yourself in environments that you have no control over, and to have this as a tool that if you ever need to override a lighting situation, or you walk in and say, for instance, there's some terrible pot lights on the tables, you can turn those off and quickly light the scene. It definitely unlocks a lot of different, subtly different lighting options here that you can walk in, you can shoot that ambient, but the shadows are a little bit harsh. You come in here, you turn this down, you match it with whatever lighting is going on, so you can control the Kelvin white balance, and you can create something that is a little bit more balanced, a little bit more soft, or you can overpower everything and go by this as a primary light and use the secondary light as whatever's happening in the room.
So as you can see, it is in fact smaller than my cell phone, which is an iPhone 13 Pro, and it is not the max size. It is charged on the side here by the USB-C port, and this top button, when held, turns the unit off and on. There is a single slider style button that controls all of the settings that you see on the screen. You tap the top button to cycle between these modes, and the most useful for me is on white when it goes from daylight all the way to incandescent. 5500 Kelvin being daylight temperature, and then 3200 being kind of that oranger incandescent style bulb you'd see inside. And if you tap the top button again, you get into the colors.
So if you ever want to add kind of that little splash of color, maybe you have a portrait subject right here and you want that little red, either side light, backlight, all of a sudden you have that ability.
Another tap of the top button brings you into scenes where you can either have the colors loop automatically for you or mimic lighting, fire, or police sirens. And then another tap brings you down into strobe, where you can strobe the unit at a variety of different speeds. And also included is a hot shoe adapter, so if you want to mount this panel to your camera or even a light stand, you're able to do that very easily. The LumiCube RGB Panel Go is currently priced at $99.99, which makes it a very simple addition to any kit, whether you're a wedding photographer, a portrait photographer, commercial shooter. This will unlock some additional creativity and also save you when you find yourself in tricky situations. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you again.